Yo guys, what's going down? Simulation Alley 007 here, and welcome back to another Train Sim World video. I want to say Train Sim World because this video is about Train Sim World and Dovetail, as they have announced in August they're going to do another direct live stream, Dovetail Direct Live. Here's my thoughts. This video is about my thoughts and things they could still put into Train Sim World 4 and my thoughts about the live stream. So with that being said, grab your bag of popcorn, sit back like I am, relax and enjoy the video. Roll the intro. Okay, so I've got my notes here on my notepad. I know that you can see that, but I've got notes here. Don't worry, I can see my reflection, so I know I'm definitely in the camera because I'm using my little toggle, which I've been using recently. So let's get into this video. So they have, well, it's been about a week and a half since they announced it. They're going to do a live stream, the Dovetail Live Direct. If you remember, in August the 9th 2022, they had announced on the last direct live stream Train Sim World 3 would be released August the 9th, and it'll be released on a very special day, September the 6th 2022. Very excited because I did play Train Sim World 2 and I wanted to get Train Sim World 3, so pre-ordered it, came, happy days. And then on the, again, August 22nd of August 2023, another direct live stream happened, and they had announced Train Sim World 4. Now, I've done a video about this because I wasn't too happy about it, because Train Sim World 3 has so much potential. They could have added so much into it, new routes, new DLCs, new trains. They could have just added and updated that game as they went along. But they're doing something what Giants do every year. They release a new game, or FIFA, they release a new game every year. I don't get it, but anyway, that's what big creators or big companies do. So Train Sim World 4 was announced. Obviously we had the announce of East Coast Main Line, Peterborough to Doncaster, or the other way around, doesn't really matter. Scotsman, the Vectron, and some other DLCs. I did pre-order it at £79. I think it was £79. Don't quote me on it, but I did pre-order the biggest version of the game. Wasn't too happy about it when it first released because there was problems with it. I had to factory reset my PlayStation 5 to actually get it to download, which I was very, very annoyed about, because I had my saved profile on Dovetail anyway, but it just deleted itself after the factory wipe. Very annoyed about it. And then again, they've now released another direct live stream that's going to be happening on the 20th of August 2024 at 2 p.m. English time. So this is my thoughts about the video. I'm going to try to make this video as short as I can because on the back there's all that. So here's my thoughts, and plenty of others have agreed. I've put it in lots of groups that I'm on Facebook with. That I reckon, and loads of people reckons, Trainspotting 5 will be announced, because there has been leaks on the Nottingham, Derby and Leicester route. On their Skyhook Games have leaked blueprints for the Eurostar train, which obviously got the ball rolling. And then this happened. You put 2 and 2 together, they might be releasing Trainspotting 5. Actually, I need to put that on there if it doesn't get released, but there's no point anyway. So I reckon Trainspotting 5 will be announced, and I reckon it'll be coming out in September, like the other 2 games have. My thoughts on it: I'm not very happy, and probably a lot of you will agree, because I've spent so much money, over, I reckon, about 150 quid, maybe even more, on DLCs and extra game add-ons, trains, whatever. And now they have announced this. Obviously, it might not be. This is only speculation on my thoughts of what's going to happen. So if they do announce Trainspotting 5, I'm not going to be very happy. But if they don't announce Trainspotting 5, all good. And we can get on with the rest of the video, where I think I've done this before Trainspotting 4 came out. So I'm going to do it now, before if Trainspotting 5 comes out, or what they could add to Trainspotting 4, because again, this game has so much potential to be a really good game. The developers just needs to listen to the players. They need to listen to the players who play the game on a regular basis. I've nearly got 600 hours on Trainspotting 4, mostly because of my videos, my live streams, the videos on this channel. So, so there's a lot. I love the game, but it's just so annoying where Dovetail just don't listen. They don't add the things that people want. They don't update the things that needs updating, like the Penzance route, Penzance to St Austell. It needs to be updated, needs to be modernised, needs to be lengthened, because it's not really a long route. It's only an hour long. It needs to be lengthened to Trainspotting 4 standards, or Trainspotting 5. So this is where the routes come in that I would like to see added. So any Australian routes, I know I've gone straight from Britain to Australia, but anyway, any Australian routes, different country, they've got massive trains out there. Big up to Australia. Anyway, again, going back to Penzance to St Austell extended. I would like to see it go to Plymouth, because then that's the whole Cornish main line done. I know it's called the West Coast Local or something like that, but if they could add more track onto it to Plymouth, or even to Saltash, but then it wouldn't really make sense just to go to Plymouth. I would like to see that added. They don't even have to add the GWR trains. They just need to, they can put in the trains that's already in the game, in that DLC. I have contacted the developers of that to put it across as an idea. It'll probably be talking to a concrete wall. Plymouth to Exeter St David's, or Bristol Temple Meads, or BTM. Love to see that route, because that's the Devon main line, Devonshire main line, I think it's called. I'd love to see that route, especially with the class 50s, if they put in that there, but that will come in that. London, Houston, or Ipswich, or even Birmingham. London to Birmingham. Love to see that route, because they'll add the Pendolino, and again, that's in there. Newcastle to Edinburgh. Love to see that. That's already some of these are actually DLCs for Trainspotting Classic. HS1 Extended. This is where the Trainspotting 5 announcement could come into play, because if they announce it, HS1 might be extended to Dover. We obviously don't know. True to Falmouth Docks DLC, that's on Trainspotting Classic. Par Tanuki, I'm not too sure if that's on Trainspotting Classic, but that'll be again a good route. East Coast Mainline Extended, maybe King's Cross added, or go up to York, because it's only, I think it's only another half an hour from Doncaster. I think, or 20 minutes. Obviously I've done it before. If you haven't seen those train spotting videos at Doncaster or Peterborough, I have them in the real life trains playlist. Any more French routes, because we've only got one French route, which comes into more TGV trains added into play. Any Spanish routes, love to see that, because I've been to Spain quite a few times. I'm actually going next year, fingers crossed. Love to see that. And that's pretty much it for the routes. Now comes all this list. So I'm going to quick fire these classes. British class, obviously I'm British, and then some others. So class 35 high mech. I'll put pictures up here as well. This is going to take ages to edit. Class 42 warship. Class 50. Class 55 prototype. Well, class 55 Deltic prototype, and the everyday class 55 that you see on rail tours or in museums. Class 56. Class 57 and the connector front where it connects to the Pendolinos or any other trains. Love to see that. Class 58. Class 59, which is very similar to the 66. Obviously the class 59 was the first model of the 66. I can't remember what year it was brought into service. I think it was the 80s, don't get me wrong. Class 59s were ordered first by Yeoman, the aggregate company, and then people basically followed suit once the success of the 59 came about. The class 60, class 67, class 68, class 69, the class 70, class 73, class 73, class 76, 77, 78, sorry, that's my bad. Very similar locos those are. Class 81, class 88, which is the electric version of the 68 with the pantograph. Class 89, class 90, class 91, if they add it into East Coast Mainline, again with the 89 or the 90, class 92, class 93, the modern one that's been made, class 210 prototype DEMUs, which is quite cool. I quite like them, and unfortunately they were ill-fated. This is controversial because if people who knows me in real life, I do not like these trains because they just smell inside. They're horrible to ride, uncomfortable, cramped, especially if you're doing York to Penzance or Penzance to York. Very uncomfortable, even in first class. The class 220 and 221 Voyagers, big up to cross country. The class 222 Meridian Voyagers, which I've seen once when I was in Sheffield going up to York. Love to go up to York again. Class 310 or 310, whatever you want to say. Class 320, class 350 Desiro, class 360, Class 370 APT Intercity, which you can see at the Crew Heritage Centre. Class 390 Pendolino, if they add more of the West Coast main line, which would be cool. Maybe go up to do Newcastle, no, do like the rugby route, that would be quite cool. Class 450, Class 460, Class 810 Aurora, the new ones that's going to be for EMR. Now we're into steam engines. So LNER or ex-LNER Peppercorn A2 Blue Peter, that has just been rebuilt, and at the point of recording had her inaugural run on the 13th, which was only a couple of days ago. I missed that, which I'm so annoyed about. I had planned to go up to London King's Cross because I would have done some train spotting there as well. Saved me a bit of money when I go up in August. Very excited for that. Well, it'll be this month at the point of release. Tornado, love to see that. That's been rebuilt as well. Not too sure what's going on with Tornado actually. And I forgot to add one onto this list. I will do that in a minute. Braunton, Britannia, A4 Mallard or Sir Nigel Gresley, and I'll add some others as well around. Now I'd like to see some LMS locos. Duchess of Sutherland or Hamilton. Again, I'll add some more trains around that I'd like to see. Excuse me. Now we're into America. So Big Boy 414. Planning to go to see that hopefully in the next couple of years. Or any other American steam locomotive, because they are massive. Any French steam locomotives, I'll add a picture up as well. Or any German steam locomotives. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is the end of this video. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any ideas what I could do for any videos, comment down below. I know I don't do a lot of vlogs like this, but it needs to be done, because I wanted to get my point across about if Trainspotting 5 gets announced. People are going to be annoyed with Dovetail, I can tell you that now. Because if they do release Trainspotting 5, they're just doing it simply for the money, and they just do not care about their player base, which is very annoying, because Dovetail has the chance and opportunity to be a great company if they just listen to their player base, they listen to what people want, they listen to what things they could add. That I put in a comment saying, please can, on the forums, please can you add the Mark III coaches into Creation Club, because you can't make custom liveries for the Mark IIIs, so I can't make the Royal Scots out of Mark IIIs. It's got to be Mark IIs, which is very annoying, because there are so many Mark III coaches that you can make liveries out of, but we just can't, because Dovetail haven't added it. Exactly the same with the class 31s and 33s. They haven't added it to Creation Club. You can't make custom liveries for it, which I don't know why. So that is the end of my rant. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, punch that subscribe button. If you're wondering, this t-shirt is customized. I made it months ago. I don't know if you've seen on the channel. You got Mallard that side, and you got Scotsman on that side. British Rail there. 100 years anniversary of Flying Scotsman there. LNER, the old logo there. And you got the LNER, that one there for Mallard. The 120th 26-mile-an-hour official record. So there we are. That's it for me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.